Good morning. I am in the car, so I'm on my way to go get groceries. So because I have the phone in my hand, I'm not going to be looking directly at the camera because I am determined to make it back home to make sure I get my daughter off the bus. I'm not about to flip the car over to make a video. Period. But yeah, so my video last night was extremely brief. I didn't go into much detail, and there's a specific reason for that. I don't want anyone basing the way Yah moves in my life as the framework for how he's going to move in your life. And what I mean by that is, I'm not going to give you amounts, right? Numbers or anything like that, because you might hear my numbers and be trusting Yah for my numbers, and he's trying to give you more than what he's giving me. But you've already put in your mind to only accept less, so he can't move how he wants to move in your life. Or you might not be able to handle or be responsible enough to handle what Yah has given me. And so when he doesn't give you what he's giving me, you feel like he didn't come through for you. So that's why one of the main reasons why I'm not going to be sharing exact numbers with, as far as like how much I'll just be as general as I can without being specific. And now, speaking again about the monetary provisions that Yah has provided me with, this morning I wake up and I get a text. I cannot make this stuff up. I promise you I couldn't make it up. Like, I couldn't. I get a text and it says, "Good morning. I would like to bless you for my overflow. I have some money for you." I promise. Like, when I say my father takes care of his children, he does. Like, he's responsible. You don't have to go out and rub no crystals together and chant in front of no smoke and all that. You don't gotta do all of that. Like, sis, there's an easier way. Bro, whomever, there's an easier way. A way that will actually work. A way that has already been provided and designed for your benefit. No ifs, ands, buts, questions, possibility that it could not work for me. It's not for me, it's for you. Anyone who chooses to accept the Father and his Son will have everlasting life and will be provided for. Now, that doesn't mean challenges won't come. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because this I don't like to say, but everything happens in seasons. So yes, season, right? This season of endurance, sharpening, strengthening, confirming. I'm at a red light now. Confirming, solidifying. I said strengthening. Yeah, like, the season that I've been in has brought me closer and closer to my Father, and has allowed me the opportunity to know more about who I am, more about whose I am, and most importantly, more about whom I serve. Okay? Excuse me. That knowledge has brought me closer to my Abba, right? Okay? So it's kind of like, well, how do you believe? I believe because I know. Well, how do you know? I know because I've experienced. I tried everything my way. And when I say everything my way, I mean everything my way. Like, I tried it. If I thought it would work and be beneficial to me, and get me to where I wanted to go, I tried it, right? I will always somehow fall short. Like, I never really hit the mark, sort of say, right? Sort of speak. I never really got it exactly how I wanted. And even the little bit that I got, I was exhausted, right? Like, oh my gosh, like the effort, the amount of effort, mentally, physically, and spiritually to get what I got. And was it worth it? Absolutely not. When I tell you that I am in the passenger seat of motion, of a catalyst that is getting me not only from point A to B, but from point A to B into the next realm, not only of my goals and my aspirations, but of my peace of mind, my peace of spirit. I wake up and I go to bed with no worries and no cares. I know that I'm taken care of and my child is taken care of, and that which is connected to me is taken care of because of whom I serve. I have experienced it at that level. Once I decided to get rid of my me and destroy my ego, I didn't do it alone. I took lots of prayer. It took lots of dedication. It took lots of sacrifice. I had to change the music that I was listening to. Now, don't get it twisted. I still listen to great music. You understand what I'm saying? But if I can't relate to it, then I can't. I don't listen to it anymore. You won't catch me like going crazy over music when it's talking about murdering people, like taking joints' heads off. Now, sometimes I'll be rocking to it and I had to catch myself and I'll be like, nah, that's glorifying something my father hates. He abhors. You understand what I'm saying? So, if my father doesn't like it, nor do I. Why? Because I love my father too much to like anything that he doesn't approve of. Why? Because he takes great care of me. How dare I? How dare I? And I don't feel deprived. It's not like, yo, I want to do all these things and I can't do it anymore. No, because my walk with my father, my halakha, has taught me that the things that I once desired, hogwash, rubbish. No exaggeration. Rubbish. Like, I don't want to do it. I don't have to do it. And now that I don't have it, I recognize I didn't even need it. And truth be told, it was more of a burden than a joy. You constantly pumping yourself with all of these things and wondering why you're getting exactly what you're pumping yourself up with out. It's like, you want to be great, but all you listen to is music about sorrow. All you watching on TV is people struggling, people fussing, people hollering, and people cussing, and just like nobody is living the life that you want to actually acquire. Nobody is doing what you want to achieve, right? Nobody is speaking life. And by speaking life, I mean empowering things, not just crazy I am affirmations, right? Because I'm not, my father is. And because he is, therefore I am. So if you want to say something like that, then yeah. But if you want to like pump yourself up and just keep giving yourself all these I am statements, you're giving yourself false truth and false hope. Because you keep saying I am, and you don't get the results that you aspire to have. And now you're doubting yourself when you shouldn't even be doubting yourself. You shouldn't even be focused on yourself. You should be focused on your father and what he says. I promise you, that's exactly how I got to the point of life in which I am now. I used to do I am statements. I am financially abundant. I ain't had no money. I am this, I am that, and I was none of it. Like, I was saying it every day, and people were like, oh, it works. No, that's a pseudo effect. It works because you said it works, not because you have actual results. I have actual results. I got receipts. I have receipts. Like real receipts. I got a bank account that says 0. And I'm about to have a trunk with groceries in it. I had a gas tank that was on E. That's popping now. Well, let me take that back. I wasn't on E. My father has never allowed me, since I've had my vehicle, and I got my vehicle, I want to say in May. My father has never allowed me to get on E. Quarter tank is as low as I've gotten. Period. Because he's never allowed me to be without. I've lacked nothing. Never been hungry. Never came in the house and the lights were off. Water wasn't working. Never been in the house and it was just like me and my daughter was sitting there cutting grapes. You know what I mean? Trying to... Because of who my father is. Because of whom I serve. Because I know who I am. And I adhere to the boundaries and the instruction of my father. It's really, I mean, I promise you, it's just that simple. Like, people like to make it seem like a life with Yah is so hard, it's so complicated, it's so challenging, but I promise you, it's not. Like, it has simplified my life. I know what to eat, what not to eat. I know what to think, what not to think. I know what to say, what not to say. I know what to do, what not to do. I know what real love is, and I know what it isn't. I know how to raise my child, and I know how to not raise her. You know what I mean? Like, people like to say, spare the rod, spoil the child, and not even know what a rod is used for. A shepherd uses the rod to guide his sheep, not to smack them up, to lead and to guide. That is what a rod is for. Lead and guide on a path, to protect. So if I don't lead her, guide her, and put her on the path in which she should go, she will spoil, aka rot, aka corrupt. See, that's the thing. You gotta get into scripture for yourself and not take a interpretation of an interpretation of an interpretation of somebody who has read one line and has absolutely no concept of context. You can't read me any scripture and read me verse 3. First of all, I have to read the whole chapter. Second of all, I need to read the chapter before that too, because I need to know why this is being said, this is being done, this is happening. Not everybody moves like that. And that's why there are so many lost sheep, because the rod was spared. Uh-oh. That truth coming out. But yeah, so I understand and see the hand of my father, because I have paid attention to the blueprint or his handprint in my experiences and the experiences of my forefathers and my emas, which is Hebrew for mothers, right? And Yah is not only confirming from a monetary aspect. I have entrepreneurship goals, right? And have had them. Oh my gosh, have had them for years now, over a decade, right? And it's amazing. I was about to say it's crazy, but it's not, because that's how my father moves. They coming up, right? They like coming up. People that I'm just now meeting and befriending, because I know how my father moves, so I can tell who is supposed to be a friend and who is supposed to be an acquaintance. The way that we are connecting and the things that they're saying and the things that they're pouring into me and the things that they're willing to do. Oh yeah, I'll do that. Oh, you like that? Well, I'll do this for you. I'll do that for you. It's like, Father, I was just praying for you about this, like, if you wanted me to do it, and now here it is. Right? And he's also confirming my stewardship, because I'm a stewardess. I have a child, so therefore I am a stewardess. And random people and people that I know, but when I say random, I mean people who are not interacting with me on a daily basis to see and to hear how I am choosing to address my daughter, how I'm choosing to groom her and mold her, are saying, yo, you're a really great mother. You're doing a great job with your daughter. How you know? Because Yah has told me. I see the light of him in you, and I see the light of you in her. So therefore, you are doing what you're supposed to do, because she's receiving that in which was created for her. But although it was created for her, what man has done in his ego has created an environment, and Yah has given us the ability to discern in that environment between his voice and man's voice. Man's ego has made it so that it can be difficult if you don't give yourself the type of foundation that you need to hear Yah, to hear him. I have created an environment that allows my daughter to hear the voice of her father. Therefore, I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Y'all, look. Well, I don't know what you need to know to go the right way in which you're supposed to go, but I hope this is serving up whatever it needs to serve up. Again, as I always say, Yah is real. His son is real. A relationship with him has real results. Tangible. Quantifiable. When I say I got receipts, this is not just slang. This is not just, you know what I mean, colloquialism. This is real talk. Like, trill, truth, and real. Like, I have receipts. My father has come through. I did not have money for groceries when I woke up yesterday morning. I am at. And then I'm going to Whole Foods. And then I'm going to meet my mama for lunch. And then I'm going back to the crib and finish uploading my documents for my online job that I did not have last week. And this is just the beginning. You want to know, like, I feel it in my heart, in my spirit. This is just the beginning. My father just wants to see if I'm going to obey him, and how quick, what type of response he's going to get after all that he's poured into me during this trial period, right? Because that's what it was. It was a trial period. It was, can you take the pressure? Can you handle the responsibilities and still remain true, still be loyal, still be obedient, and still have a mind on higher things? Because I have more I need to do. I have more I need to give. I have more I need to have you handle. But I can't do that to you because I love you without knowing for sure that you can handle it. I give my daughter money, but you won't catch me giving her $100 bills because I know she's going straight to 5 and below and buy all the slime. She might get something for her dog, and she loves to read, so she'll probably cop a book too. But she going, baby, it's slime. She gonna mess around and open up a slime shop if I give her $100. Now, would that be cool? Yeah, because she probably would sell it because she has an entrepreneurial mind. Yes. And if I set the framework up for her to think on that level, she wouldn't blow the whole $100 bill. But I know her first instinct would be, we about to go get all the slime. I'm getting glitter slime. I'm getting pink slime. I'm getting purple slime. I'm getting fluffy slime and cloud slime. All the slimes. So I wouldn't put her in that type of position because I love her. So I know what you want to do. So here go 20. Go get your slime. But with the remainder of this, I'm going to hold on to it until you yourself show yourself approved. Until you come out of your own mouth without me having to tell you, that lets me know that you're ready. then I'm not tripping off $100. I give you $500 now because I know you're ready. I know you can handle it. I know you're going to do what you're supposed to do. I know you're not going to put yourself in a position to fail. I didn't say you weren't going to put yourself in a position to be challenged. I said you weren't going to put yourself in position to fail. I said all of that to say, trust your Abba. Learn your Abba. Know your Abba. See how he moves. In order to pay attention, when you're in a relationship with somebody, like, you watch how they move, right? You know what it looks like when they're angry. You know what it looks like when they're jealous. You know what it looks like when they're hungry. You know what it looks like when they're feeling away. You know everything about them. You know what size shoe they wear, their favorite color, and all. Pay that close attention to your Abba. Get to know him on that level. Have that type of intimate relationship. Get it to the point where you desire what he desires and you don't want to be around what he doesn't want to be around because he matters the most to you. Get to that point. And then when you are there, the world is a different place. That's the best way I could. It is a different place. You are a different person, a better person, a greater person. You are in a different realm almost. It's just like I feel like the world around me is moving in slow motion and like super speed at the same time. It's like I can see everything for exactly what it is. And I'm appreciative of that gift, but it comes with responsibility. Like even me making this video is a responsibility. This is not my thing. Like if y'all would have left this up to me, none of these videos would be getting made. Because this is not my wave at all. Like I'm too chill. I don't like to talk. Like I just want to handle my business and move on. Like what is going on? But a part of the responsibility is being able to move when my father says move regardless of how I feel, because I know the end result is A, going to benefit me in regards to him, and 2, is going to benefit others. He doesn't just bless me for it to be me, for me to stay in my little world that I have created for myself. No, it's for I need for you to bring me glory, and I need for that glory to come from the stretches of the earth. In order for it to come from the stretches of the earth, I need you to open up and get out of that introverted, extroverted personality traits that you have. Now when you get home, that's fine, you can do that, but do what I asked you to do first. And my response is yes, sir. And the best way to put it, you don't bite the hand that feeds you. Period. Like, I'm not turning my back on my Abba. Because I've progressed in my relationship, like now it's to the point, like if he never does another thing for me, my love for him will still continuously grow as I grow, just because of the experiences that I've had with him thus far, right? But if you remove that, who gonna protect my daughter? Who's gonna protect me? Who's gonna provide? Like maybe y'all want to leave it up to man, but I'm not leaving it up to man to provide for me, to make sure I have what I need on a daily basis. And I'm not just talking about from a monetary aspect. There is no book known to man that can make me turn my back on y'all and feel like I'm going to put my well-being into the hands of somebody else. Period. Now, would I read your book and get tips and apply them? Yeah, if they relate to Torah. But if you're telling me stand on my head and click my heels together 3 times and chant something that's giving glory to something else that cannot hear nor speak nor do, I don't have no kick in it. I don't have no kicking it. And I'm good on that. And this video is 24 minutes long. Alright, so bless Yah continuously. No love. Whoa, they about to get an accident. Know Yah. Trust Yah. Forgive yourself. And for some of us, we need to let go of that. Forgive Yah. Like, some of us are upset with Yah for doing things, and we have absolutely no understanding of how the world works, or what he has in store, or why he does what he does, or why he did what he did. So if you need to take some time and forgive Yah, then you need to do that, right? You don't need to be holding no grudges against him, because his ways are not our ways and his thoughts are not our thoughts. If your feelings was hurt, you've hurt feelings before too. Trust him. Trust that the end result is always going to be for the benefit of those that love Yahuwah. Period. I don't know how I say that a lot, but like, I be meaning it. That's it. So instead of saying Salah, look that up. He is going to do what he set out to do, and it is going to be the best thing ever. Salah. Have a blessed day. Enjoy your day. Shalom, shalom. Blessings and peace, peace all the way up.